Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
We have already started here.
Well, this formation was traditionally considered...
Oh, what has happened here?
Foyt. It's a searching pass. Decent chance!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Fernandes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. That has been knocked clear.
It'll be a throw-in.
And he's managed to gift it back. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well measured. He is through here. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! First blood drawn. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's shifting through the gears here. Chance to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Robertson. More and more pressure on the ball here. Pass somewhat off target. He's a sharp little ball. Decent chance! Oh, it rattles the bar. Fernandes. Nicely intercepted. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Might be to... Fagioli! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Alava were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions. Well played and well cleared.
And they're back on the ball again. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And now it's a race for the ball. Camavinga. Oh, there's a probing ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Carlos Alenia. Camavinga. And it's Fernandes.
2 added minutes has been
Ended
indicated.
up in no man's land.
Tony Martinez.
And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the
Things are
team were
looking
just a
good
bit
for
too
our
busy
boys as they go off
playing
for their
within
well-earned
themselves,
break.
too tentative.
Let's keep
They
this
have
up.
to improve and make it fast.
And we're off again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Carlos Alenia. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Fagioli. Tony Martinez.
Gets a foot in here. Foyt.
And Fagioli.
Oh, good-looking ball. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Barcelona still trailing by 1 and looking here to take it up a notch after the break.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh no, that was never going to make it. So we've reached the hour mark.
Fagioli.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's in space and looking for options. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Fagioli.
He's second in the league scoring charts.
Carlos Alenia.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Camavinga.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And this is Messi. And Messi! Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Spread it left. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's there to clear it. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Tony Martinez. He's got away. Very nicely done. Oh, smashing header. Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Number
Alava
7.
can make their
Coming on
change
the
now
field.
with a break in play.
Number 22. Number 18. There will
Not
be
too
1
much
minute
more here
added
than
time.
seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that's that. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
So we're up and running. It's one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Fran Garcia got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Fernandez. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fagioli. Messi goes for the shot! And that's off target.
Messi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Can he get on the end of this? Fran Garcia picks it up now. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Camavinga, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Aimed beyond the defence. Fires it in low. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Drive, shoots! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
After 29 minutes is number 7, Vinicius Junior.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Chouameni.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Now it's Messi. Chance here to counter. Gets into some space. Fagioli.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Messi. And here's Fagioli. It's a really well-measured ball. Chouameni.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Messi. Rudiger. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Oh, that's a key interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Messi. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's a spark, trying to light fires everywhere, so it's time to snuff him out.
Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And no, he's seen through all of that. Now it's Messi. Barcelona have reclaimed it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona have not got very long if they hope to rescue this. They're being urged forward by great home support, but they need something to go their way pretty soon, Peter.
Fernandez. Dink through. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Nice interception, well timed.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's having a shot! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior! Split-second reaction.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution.
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Carvajal.
2
Well, now
minutes
here's a
has
good
been
battle,
indicated.
bicep to bicep. Camavinga, Foyt, and time is up. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan clearly failed to materialise as he intended.
This
So
is
there
a
it
hard one
is.
to
What
take,
struck you most
but
about
we'll be
that?
back
Well, you can
stronger,
never predict
won't
the
we?
results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So well, the weather here today is not playing ball.
Hello,
We have
everybody,
heavy
and
rain.
welcome to today's
The pitch
match.
underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And he's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. There's the shot! Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 9 minutes is number 19.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Olasagasti. Great chance! Oh, they could be caught out here. Camavinga. Fernandez. Fernandez goes on a charge down the left. Spread out to the left.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi going face to face with his great rival. And here's Fernandez. Olasagasti. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. It's a promising position. Nice control. Now, can they get him away? And it's played in. He rises! Oh, he's hit the bar! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The goal scorer after 31 minutes is number 26.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And that's put paid to a promising move. Out to the right. Gets into some space. It's out for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Looking to play him in. Short offside that time. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Fagioli. Shifted it to the flank. And this is Messi. Fernandez. Robertson.
2 added minutes
That
has
is
been
good.
indicated.
Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal.
Substitution on the
They need to
field.
keep pushing,
Number
keep imposing.
27.
Don't leave the door
Coming
open
on
for
to
the
replace
opposition.
him is number 11.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull them back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Camavinga. Out towards the flank. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Camavinga. Knocks it out wide. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Olasagasti. And that's another good win of the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. Fernandez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a sharp pass. They get a throw in. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Camavinga. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, good spread. Pulls it back. And that should get the job done.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Lovely, now then.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
He's got away. Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
After 89
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. And that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Number 19, coming on the field.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona come up short. They will be taking nothing away from this one, an outcome which is thoroughly disappointing on all counts.
And
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now he's off and running. No, that's been intercepted. Satriano. Picked out brilliantly. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Foyt. And it's Messi. Fagioli.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Fagioli. Oh, that's a key interception. Now that's well seen too. Satriano. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good alertness. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Messi. Fagioli. Can he get on the end of this? And he was alert to it. Has a look and plays it forward. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Messi. Forwards and with intent. And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor.
Which way will
Not a
things go in
single
the
shot
second
on
half?
goal tells you
Ours, of
all you need
course.
to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here, upping the intensity.
A chance for a shot! Goal! And the second half is off to a flyer! That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi.
Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivers with whip. And he knocks it clear. They've played it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Shot could be on. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pass somewhat off target.
Substitution.
Oh, it's come loose. Fernandez. Now it's Fagioli. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Great ball, and he's in here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Satriano. Nice bit of trickery. It's crossed into the middle. Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Excellent challenge there. He should have put that one away.
Mayoral has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Substitutions taking place.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Foyt. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
There will be
The message is clear,
time.
none shall pass. 5 minutes to add. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Aims beyond the defence. Now can he find a finish? There's the delivery. Up he goes! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Number 9.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And the referee brings it to a close. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts. Any
Unlucky,
reflections
lads.
on what you've seen, Jim?
Let's hope
Well,
for better
there was a
luck next
distinct
time.
lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly...
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in a...
Decent chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Son Heung-min. That'll be a throw. Opts for safety. Akanji. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Camavinga receives it in a good position here. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Quality ball.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shot a goal! Goal! Argentina! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And here's Kane. Foyt does well to get it back. That has not gone well. Robertson. Now it's
There will
Camavinga.
be 1 minute added time.
Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Argentina sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're underway again. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Camavinga. Oh, no joy this time. Caicedo. Now it's Camavinga. McAllister. Lovely, and the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
The goal scorer for Argentina.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Argentina find a position of real strength now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Camavinga. Looking to play him in. He has a look up. Here's big chance! He has done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 24, McAllister. The attendance for this
Argentina
match was
are having a
98,004.
ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. McAllister looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free. Barcelona are stuck in Central Station and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Out to the left it goes. That has found him in acres of space. Good ball, good take.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Driving through the middle. And he shoots! They've scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
The goal scorer for
Well, it's a goal fest,
Argentina
and the fact it's so
after
one-sided
80
now
minutes
is getting scary.
Number 21, Eduardo Camavinga.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. McAllister. And it's made its way to him. Out towards the flank. Gets into some space.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Messi. Camavinga. And it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
It's Camavinga. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Camavinga taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Our charity fund, Chance in Football.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome
The
to
conditions
today's match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he skips past his man. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the versatile Oscar Mingueza is a player that's been catching the eye. Educated in all of the principles of Catalan football since a very young age. And it's no surprise to see his calmness on the ball, his courage in wanting the ball. Always very intelligent as well with his ability to pick a pass. And that education he's received is serving.
Great chance! He scored! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Robertson.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
He's going for goal! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
After 20
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Vigo are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, whistle's gone, now then! And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
After 28 minutes is number 7.
Vigo find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Camavinga. Fernandez could try cutting inside here. He likes Moriba. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Fagioli. Fagioli is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's had a shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Mingueza is there, and he can pick it up. Messi. Goes looking wide. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Now, what about a counter-attack?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Mingueza. Fernandez. Foyt. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Things are
Any
looking
views
good
on the
for our
first
boys
half?
as they go off for their
Barcelona are
well-earned break.
very much up against
Let's
it,
keep this
and
up.
that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Back into the middle. And that has sent him sprawling. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Messi. Messi. And that's a dangerous ball.
Fagioli really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he was quick to react. Camavinga. And it's Messi. Fagioli. And here's Messi. Now it's Fernandez. He likes Moriba. Tries to thread one through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now he's got space here. Not the most accurate pass. Oscar Mingueza. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Number 19. Coming on the field. Number 10.
Mingueza has it in a
Number
wide position.
23.
Robertson is there and he can get that clear. He shifted it to the flank. He has found the way through. Chance to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Vigo are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. The pass has gone astray. Messi under intense pressure.
Well, he's a spark, trying to light fires everywhere, so it's time to snuff him out. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marcos Alonso. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Aspas. That's tidy. Can he finish? And he's gone looking for safety.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Fagioli. Messi. Iago Aspas. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end they're unable to lay claim even to a consolation prize. How would you
Please
sum
put
up
your
what we've
hands
witnessed,
together,
Jim?
everyone, and
Well,
give
look,
our
it was
boys-
very...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
Climbs up big! Oh, it's gone in! The breakthrough strike! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Pamplona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Messi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Camavinga is there to clear. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short, and that's aimed into the middle. Oh, there's a probing ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Can he finish?
And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
And it's Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Out towards the flank. Budimir might just make this. Camavinga. And this is Messi. Now it's McAllister.
And this is Messi. McAllister. Now it's Messi. Budimir. He's found the way through. Oh, good spread. Messi. Nice interception, well timed. And it's Camavinga.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Rosier. Out of play for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Probing pass. Now it's Budimir. McAllister is always getting the pitch for targets. Tries from a long way out. Comfortable claim. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. You like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
49 minutes is number 10.
Pamplona are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
There's no flag. Fernandez getting this one clear.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now it's Budimir. Budimir's cross. Gets his head on it! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Budimir, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Pamplona find a position of real strength now. Wiggles his way through, and nicely intercepted. Messi being hunted in packs.
Well, he's a spark, trying to light fires everywhere, so it's time to snuff him out.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. Showing great feet there.
Knocks it into space. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this.
Substitution.
Oh, he saved it! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Moy Gomez, and that's been drilled in. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
After 78 minutes is
Pamplona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Messi. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. No, he's just misjudged that one. Now it's Messi. Now it's Fernandez. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now he's off and
added
running.
minutes has been indicated.
Moy Gomez. Great ball. He's having a shot! He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
The goal.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Defending was strong and firm. Robertson. That's that, the end. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts. Your reflections then? Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
The action has already started. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Valverde going full steam ahead down the left flank. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Camavinga spread out to the left. Now it's Kane. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's through here. Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch.
Oh, what? Gets his head on it! Goal, Milan! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Tries to pass it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Yamal. Now it's Yamal.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's an imaginative pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lamina is there, and he can pick it up. And he's let fly! Oh, it rattles the bar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Now it's Messi.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's gone for a throw-in.
And it's Messi. He's picked his way through.
Guardiola does really well to win the ball there.
Now this could be a chance. Can he get on the end of this?
Shapes to shoot! It's there! And this is getting better and better.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro making good progress on the right-hand side. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That pass has been well intercepted. And they're quick to get it back.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Guardiola. Now it's Messi. Argentina have got it back and they'll have a look. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Please
So
be
I
made
think the
aware
manager
that
has to
smoking
resist
is
change
only
at
permitted
this
in
stage.
designated areas within these grounds.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Yamal! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And yes, and he shoots! Goal! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Judge, surely! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Kane! Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Cleared without complication. Not the most accurate pass. Robertson. Oh, shoot, it's Kane! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Kane, defending of the desperate variety. Good effort from distance. He's put it wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Son Heung-min. Kane finds himself unceremoniously floored.
Argentina are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Threads one in. He's cut it out. He can get that clear. They get a throw in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. They've got a corner here.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He's got tall. McAllister. And Fernandez. And it's Son Heung-min.
4 added minutes has
That's
been
Robertson.
indicated.
He's got away. Crunching tackle. 4 extra minutes added on. Looking to play him in. Now who's going to be first to this? Picked out brilliantly. Tries a shot! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punished. And that is that. Argentina suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
And a
Your
quick
final
reminder
thoughts, Jim?
today, everybody,
Argentina
to make
desperately
sure to put
failing
any
to
litter in the
impose
bins
themselves on the
provided.
game.
Thank you for your
Decidedly
cooperation.
flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. As you can see, we've all... Vinicius Junior! Goal! Barcelona! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Is number 10.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Ambitious ball here. Dink through. And that, he's gone for goal. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Ball's gone astray. Howson does really well there. He is strong. Bellingham looking to play him in. Eric Garcia kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. Eric Garcia is there and he can get that clear.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Casado does really well there, strong defending. Fermin. Probing pass. Araujo getting this one. Ah, he's given it away. That has not gone well. And here's Gonzalez. Good ball, good take. Casado gets a good foot in there. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now this could be a chance. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible.
He's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the shot! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Bellingham. He's gone for goal! And that's off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
There will be 3 minutes.
Over to the
added
other
time.
side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Caceres goes on a charge down the left. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Bernal. And there is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the
afraid
same
to tell
level
you that
of
we're
intensity from his
expecting
team.
traffic to be heavy
So I'd
after the
expect to
final
see the
whistle
same
today.
positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford...
He's tried one! Superb from Vinicius Junior! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on it, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. He's through here. Lovely ball and a real chance. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Just about up to the hour now. Balde. And he's had a hit! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, again, there's no way through. Bellingham. Bellingham. Good, strong midfield running here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. That is lovely. Plenty to aim at here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Fermin. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been won straight back. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Caceres, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now that is a hefty challenge. And he's there to belt it away.
Minutes has been indicated.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bernal. The ball has bounced loose now. Will play through for the wide man. That's that, the end. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So many thanks.